Imagine standing at the end of a rainbow where the world seems to burst into a kaleidoscope of colors right before your eyes. You're surrounded by every color imaginable, shades so vivid and alive they seem to dance in the air, painting every corner of life with energy and hope. That's what South Africa feels like. A nation so vibrant and diverse it's earned the name Rainbow Nation, where every hue tells a story and every person adds to the tapestry. At the southern tip of Africa, South Africa's true beauty comes from its people, not just its breathtaking landscapes or dramatic coastlines. Here, 11 official languages are spoken, echoing through city streets, rural villages, and mountain valleys. Cultures from Zulu to Cape Malay, Xhosa to Afrikaans, blend seamlessly in daily life, creating a rich mosaic of traditions, music, and food. The country has faced deep shadows, decades of struggle, injustice, and division that left scars on its land and its people. But South Africa has chosen to step into the light, embracing every one of its colors and celebrating the resilience that unites its people. Let's go beyond the headlines and discover the soul of this remarkable place, a land where every encounter is a lesson in humanity. We'll explore the origins of the Rainbow Nation, shaped by leaders like Nelson Mandela and countless everyday heroes. We'll wander city streets, hear the symphony of languages, and witness how diversity is woven into the fabric of daily life. We'll taste the foods that tell a story of resilience and hope, dishes passed down through generations, each bite a celebration of survival and joy. South Africa is more than a destination. It's an experience, a lesson in unity, and a living, breathing rainbow waiting to be discovered by those willing to look deeper. Join me as we peel back the layers, listen to the stories, and find the true colors of the Rainbow Nation, where every shade is a promise of hope for the future. The term Rainbow Nation was born from hope, a vision that emerged as South Africa stood on the threshold of a new era. It was a phrase that captured the longing for a country where everyone, regardless of their background, could find belonging and acceptance. The phrase was coined by Archbishop Desmond Tutu as South Africa prepared for its first democratic elections in 1994, a time when the nation was searching for a new identity after decades of division. Tutu envisioned a future where people of all backgrounds could live together in peace, emerging from the storm of apartheid. He believed that the country's diversity was not a weakness, but a source of strength and beauty. The rainbow symbolized unity and diversity, each color distinct but together magical. Just as a rainbow is made up of many different colors, South Africa's people, cultures, and languages could come together to form something extraordinary. This was more than a phrase. It was a call for reconciliation, urging South Africans to embrace differences as strengths. It encouraged healing, forgiveness, and the building of bridges between communities that had long been separated. Nelson Mandela, South Africa's first democratically elected president, quickly adopted the term. He saw it as a guiding light for the nation's journey forward, a symbol of hope and possibility. In his inaugural address, Mandela spoke of a new era of hope and unity, inviting all South Africans to join in the creation of a society based on justice, equality, and mutual respect. The Rainbow Nation became a symbol of South Africa's peaceful transition to democracy, representing the triumph of the human spirit over adversity and the power of coming together. It captured the spirit of optimism and the collective desire to build a country founded on equality and respect. The phrase inspired generations to dream of a better, more inclusive future. Today, the phrase endures as a powerful reminder of what's possible when a nation chooses unity over division and continues to inspire hope for a brighter tomorrow. South Africa's diversity is heard in its 11 official languages, a living testament to its multicultural identity. These languages, isiZulu, isiXhosa, Afrikaans, English, and more, reflect centuries of migration and mingling. English is common in business, but isiZulu and isiXhosa are spoken by millions. Afrikaans, born from Dutch settlers, has its own rich traditions. Walk through a Johannesburg market and you'll hear greetings in several languages within minutes. Many South Africans are multilingual, switching between languages with ease. This linguistic skill fosters understanding and connection across communities. During apartheid, African languages were suppressed. Today, their recognition is a statement of value and inclusion. Road signs, documents, and broadcasts appear in multiple languages, a visible reminder that South Africa is a mosaic, not a melting pot. Here, every voice matters, and every language adds a unique hue to the national tapestry. South Africa's heartbeat is found in its traditions, customs, music, and dance passed down through generations. In KwaZulu-Natal, Zulu culture thrives with spectacular dances and intricate beadwork, each pattern telling a story. The Xhosa people's oral storytelling and distinctive attire keep their heritage alive. In Cape Town's Bokaap, Cape Malay traditions blend Eastern and African influences, especially in their aromatic cuisine and vibrant street carnivals. Indian South Africans, especially in Durban, celebrate Diwali and serve up bunny chow, while Afrikaner braais and rugby are national staples. These traditions, once separate, now overlap, creating a dynamic, ever-evolving culture. South Africa's mosaic is enriched by every community, each adding its own rhythm and flavor. The result is a nation where old and new, sacred and celebratory, coexist in vibrant harmony. Cape Town, cradled by Table Mountain and the sea, is the historical heart of the Rainbow Nation. Its streets reveal layers of history, from Dutch manners to the colorful Bokaap. The city began as a meeting point for Europe, Africa, and Asia, a legacy seen in its architecture and people. Robben Island, where Nelson Mandela was imprisoned, stands as a powerful symbol of resilience and reconciliation. At the Victoria and Alfred waterfront, marimba bands play, artisans craft beadwork, and shops offer everything from traditional fabrics to modern fashion. Cape Town's food scene is a melting pot. Seafood, braais, and Cape Malay curries all tell stories of multicultural roots. Exploring its neighborhoods, you'll meet people from every background, sharing moments and stories. Hike Lion's Head at sunrise, and you'll find a true cross-section of the world. In Cape Town, the rainbow is not just an idea. It's a living, breathing reality. Durban, on the Indian Ocean, is South Africa's warm, spicy, and soulful sister city. Its large Indian community, descended from 19th century indentured laborers, shapes the city's unique blend of African, Indian, and colonial influences. At Victoria Street Market, the air is thick with spices and the city buzzes with color and energy. Durban's signature dish, bunny chow, a hollowed loaf filled with curry, reflects its inventive, multicultural spirit. On the Golden Mile beachfront, Zulu rickshaw pullers, surfers, and families all share the sand. Durban is also deeply Zulu, with markets and cultural villages celebrating this proud heritage. The city's festivals, food, and crafts are a bold, exciting mix. Here, the rainbow's colors are bright and welcoming, making Durban one of South Africa's most dynamic cities. In Durban, diversity isn't just seen, it's tasted, heard, and felt everywhere. To truly grasp the meaning of the Rainbow Nation, we must first confront South Africa's difficult and painful past. The story of this country is not just one of triumph, but also of deep struggle and endurance. For nearly 50 years, apartheid enforced brutal racial segregation, dividing people by skin color and stripping away rights. Families were torn apart, communities uprooted, and opportunities denied to millions based solely on race. The white minority held power, while the black majority and others suffered injustice and violence. Daily life was marked by fear, resistance, and the constant struggle for dignity. The end of apartheid in 1994 was nothing short of a miracle, ushering in democracy and a journey toward healing. For the first time, all South Africans could vote, and hope began to replace despair. Leaders like Nelson Mandela and Archbishop Tutu chose forgiveness and unity over revenge. Their vision inspired a nation to imagine a future built on reconciliation, not retribution. The Rainbow Nation is not a naive label. It's a conscious choice to acknowledge wounds and build a just society. It's a promise to celebrate diversity and strive for equality, even when the path is difficult. Inequality and division remain challenges, but the ideal of unity guides the nation forward. South Africans continue to demand justice, working together to bridge the gaps of the past. The rainbow's beauty is made more poignant by the storm that came before. It reminds us that hope can emerge from hardship, and that light follows even the darkest times. South Africa's story is one of resilience, hope, and the ongoing pursuit of equality. Communities continue to rebuild, and the spirit of togetherness endures. The dream of the Rainbow Nation endures, lighting the way for future generations and inspiring the world with its courage and optimism. How does South Africa celebrate unity today? Through everyday moments and shared experiences. Heritage Day on September 24th, known as National Braai Day, sees people of all backgrounds gathering to cook, eat, and celebrate together. Sport is a powerful unifier. When the Springboks or Bafana Bafana play, the nation cheers as one. The 1995 Rugby World Cup, with Mandela in a Springbok jersey, became a symbol of reconciliation. Unity is also built in schools, workplaces, and neighborhoods, where people from different backgrounds learn, work, and live side by side. Music, markets, and daily interactions weave the rainbow tighter. The process is slow and sometimes difficult, but it's real. South Africans are learning to celebrate, not just tolerate, their differences. This celebration of diversity is the true strength and beauty of the Rainbow Nation. Our journey through South Africa's heart and soul comes to an end, but the story of the Rainbow Nation continues. We've seen how hope emerged from hardship, and how diversity became a source of pride. To visit South Africa is to witness transformation and experience its vibrant spirit firsthand. Every meal, every story, every smile is a chance to connect with the colors of this human rainbow. The Rainbow Nation isn't perfect, but its commitment to unity and the spirit of Ubuntu, I am because we are, shines through. This philosophy reminds us that our shared humanity matters most. I hope this glimpse inspires you to learn more, explore further, and maybe experience the magic yourself. South Africa will challenge, move, and inspire you. Even after the darkest storm, a beautiful rainbow is always possible.